In this video, I will explain the three main parts of introduction paragraph. So, as we said before, in the five paragraph essay blueprint are they could be five, of course, if we added more body paragraphs here. But the main three paragraphs are introduction, body paragraph, and a conclusion. Now, parts of the introduction paragraph are three: hook, background information, and thesis. Now, what is a hook? The hook improves your writing because it grabs the reader's attention. Uh, it must transition into the paper's topic. And we can say here that there are five types of hooks. The first one is quote. The second one is vivid description. The third type is anecdote or short story. The third form is definition. And the last type of hooks is question. Now, starting with the first type, definition. So, what the writer does here is defining a word or to define a word that is closely related to your topic. Provide a definition that your audience might not know, like in the example here. Webster's Dictionary defines sarcasm as a witty remark used to convey insult. So if the writer is writing, for example, about sarcasm or considered sarcasm as one of the key words in his or her writing, they can start with providing definition of the word. Now, the second type is quote. A quote is a memorable line from a famous figure in history. Make sure to include author and a speaker's name. As in the given example, Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." If you are writing about uh, a topic and you wanted to provide a quote to uh, attract or grab the reader's attention, this is an example. And as you can see here, the name of the speaker is provided, followed by a comma, and we have the reported remark is written or put between quotation marks or inverted commas. Now, the third type is providing vivid description. Now, what do I mean by vivid words? These are the words that appeal to the reader's five senses. Now, vivid words that describe a scene like a photo, unlike an anecdote, it has no plot or action. So, look at the example given here. The sweet smell of the cotton candy floats in the air. Bumper cars collide in the distance. There is nothing like the county fair. So the example here describes or provides using uh, some many simple sentences or some simple sentences that are put together in a way of describing the county fair. The fourth type of hook rating is anecdote. An anecdote is a short story that leads the reader into your topic. Now, the example here says, imagine a small child crying at the county fair because they cannot ride the rides the big kids do. Despite their wailing, the parent doesn't budge. So all of these sentences are put together in a form of a short story, very short story, that leads the reader into the topic. The last type of writing hooks is ask a question. Asking a question draws the reader into the paper, as in this example. Is it true that sometimes love isn't enough to overcome difficult circumstances? And Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, and then we continue the rest of the talk. So starting the paragraph or starting the essay with introduction. And in this introduction, the first sentence or the hook type is question. So that's the end of this video. In the next video, I will provide like a full summary of structure of the essay structure.